You never heard of the Millennium Falcon? Should I have? Here she is, my pride and joy, the Millennium Falcon. This is only one Kenobi, only one, and there she is, the Millennium Falcon from Solo. I am so glad to get hold of this. I've been after this for a while now. It is the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. As you know, I've been a fan of the design of the Falcon in Solo for some time now. I thought I'd do this video in natural light here. It's a lovely afternoon. So this arrived actually today earlier than I expected, excuse me. And so I've been after it for a while. Apparently, allegedly, this was on sale in TK Maxx, which is a shop in this country. They sell, you know, discount stuff in their clothes and kitchenware and toys. I've not ever been successful in TK Maxx for Star Wars stuff, but anyway, apparently for £40 this was available with them, $39.99 specifically. But so I've been after it for a while, and I never really wanted to pay more than 50 quid for this because of the fact that I knew how cheap it went on eBay. I'm sorry, in TK Maxx, but I got this on eBay for, including postage, £45. So it ain't evil, bae. You can get some good bargains there. So I was really pleased to get it for that price. And here it is. It's awesome. I'm in no doubt that this is nowhere near as good a vehicle as this. This is the Legacy Collection Falcon. And if you stay tuned, I'm going to get my new one opened and then put it side by side with this. This has got such premium features and action on it. It's got, like, you know, airbrushing and weathering. And it's a brilliant, ultimate Millennium Falcon. Fits 4 in the cockpit. We could go on all day about how good that is. Unfortunately, this isn't as good as that. It's obviously made for, you know, not a lot of TLC has been put into this to create it, really. It's, you know, mass produced. It's got that really, well, the artwork is incredible, but let's have a look on the back. You'll get an idea of what it looks like in real life. Hardly any weathering on it. It's very bland. There is a little bit of weathering on the vents, you'll notice, and also the cockpit only fits one. If you watch a really good review on this, if you watch Aaron's video on this, I'll leave a link to his video below. You know, he was saying that this actually in size isn't too dissimilar to the Power of the Force 2 Falcon, which was a recast of the 80s Falcon, which fitted 2, you know, characters comfortably in the cockpit. So, you know, I only got this one because this is the biggest one available, and as a big fan of the design of the Falcon in Solo, I just wanted one to buy it and hang it on the wall. That's my plan for this. And you know, in the future I might customize it, get somebody to airbrush it and weather it and stuff. In fact, if you look at it in there is a little bit of weathering on there, but that's because the panels are off it. It's got panels that flip off, like when they were in that. I love that film. I might watch it again at some point soon. So there is weathering in there. So I don't know. It's just. You know, it's a Solo Falcon. I'd like to show it to you and share it with you. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, a while ago I was talking about, you know, I'd love to see it in the vintage collection. Sorry about the camera work here, folks. I'd love to see them release a vintage, you know, HasLab kind of like Falcon, as big as this bad boy, but, you know, with all the trimmings. A lot of you agreed with that, a lot of you didn't. You said that you would like to see the original Falcon come back, if anything. And I can understand that. The reason I want them to bring that out is because not only do I love that style, I already own an original trilogy one, so it's kind of my own selfish desires. But, you know, like he says, you know, it's his pride and joy. You get the impression that this is the Ferrari of, you know, the peak of the Falcon's existence, and it was like his little sports car, you know, his little toy, his pride and joy, the Millennium Falcon. So I loved it. I thought it was a great film, great vehicle, good job. So anyway, should we get it open? Would you like to join me? Let's do this. Boom. Yeah, so let me know in the it's out the box now. I just thought I'd show you this. Let me know in the comments if you have got hold of one of these and what you think of it. But again, now I'm getting a sense of how big it is. I just watched back my first video there. It sounded like I said inside. No, Aaron was saying in size. This is not too dissimilar to the Power of the Force Falcon, which is, again, pretty much the same size as the 80s Falcon, but nowhere near the size of this. But his point was that they could have made it so you could put 2 characters inside the cockpit. You can't, unfortunately. Look, it's got 2 controls. and one seat. But that doesn't matter. I've not bought it to put figures in, really. I've bought it to display it. But there you go. You can see that finish. There are some panels that are a darker colour, which helps. That does not help. All the other panels are the same size. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you how it looks when it comes out the packaging. Again, I do apologise. This video is a bit rough and ready. I just thought I'd film it as it is. Keep it real. Alright. And then there's all these accessories. Do you know what? I'm just going to cut there, get it all ready, and then put it next to the other Falcon. Boom. Alright, we're back. I'm obviously wanting to do more than I was going to. I just wanted to show you these panels for your own interest here. They all are. This is when you sort of get it out. That's how it looks. Just like the classic Falcon. I'm looking forward to getting that on, because that's part of how it looks. The Falcon was designed to be kind of a frigate, I guess, or a freighter, and it would clip and attach massive cargoes here. But as he says in the movie, Lando, he says, I even attached an escape pod to the mountable claw. Or I don't know what he calls it. Mountable, so I can't remember. So that's what that is, and obviously Han ejects it. But it just gives it a really nice... I love the look of it. Everyone's had their own go at modifying the ship. There's the Solo there. That's the Kessel Run Solo, obviously without the jacket. And then there's the antenna. Looking forward to getting that on. And there it is. All the bits. So I shall get it all attached. I'll show you the interior for now. As you'll see in Aaron's video, you can't really stand anyone up in this. You can only really lay a figure flat. But that's not what I planned for it. These don't light up either, which is a shame, apparently. These do. There's LEDs here that light up. But that's that. And also, yeah, he says in his video about a rattling. There is a rattling. It's a bit weird. I don't know what that is. Is it something to do with the... What is that rattling around? So, if you've seen Aaron's video and you're coming to me and watching mine, I concur and confirm that there is a weird loose item in there. But it doesn't matter, because I'm going to just get it hanging stationary anyway. So, alright then. Let's put it together. Boom. All the pedals are done. Everything's ready. I just wanted to save this last bit for you. I wanted to hear this clip in. See how good this is. Oh yeah! That felt good. So yeah, this is awesome. All the panels are on now. It's not that bad at all. I think maybe the afternoon lighting is subtly kind of giving it a nicer kind of finish. I don't know. Awesome. I haven't put him in the cockpit. But there is the figure for Han. And also that came inside one of these bags was a container of coaxium, which I might put inside it actually. I think it does fit into one of the things, but you can't close the hatch or something, I don't know. So there's Han. Here he is. Brilliant. I really like it. I love the design. I'm just sort of drinking it in for the first time now. And I love the way the dish is on this one as well. It's just so tidy. It's true, that doesn't articulate, which is a shame, but whatever. There's that weathering on the back. I like these panels that are slightly darker. It gives it a little bit of some dynamics, contrast. Let's flip it over. And even on the base they've got them as well, because that could, I mean, technically they could have just left that one monotone, one colour. Sorry about that, by the way. That's how I do my reviews on an ironing board, by the way. A little bit of a backstage look, and then to kind of keep it against the wall, I have to prop it open. Look at that. Glamour of TV, ladies and gentlemen. So there it is. So what I'll do next for you is I'll get them side by side in one shot to see the size difference. But I love that vehicle. I'm so glad to have it. Let me know if you've got one, if you think £45 is a good price. And if you know how to weather this, then get in touch as well, because I'd be interested. Although for now, I'm quite happy just to have it like that. I've got one that's battered and weathered. Now I've got a clean one. I quite like the way it looks, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it was going to look all plastic and rubbish. It could do with maybe a few more touches, I don't doubt. But, you know, for now, for what it is, it's doing alright. Hello there, last part now. I'm losing the afternoon light, so I'm going to wrap things up now. Might even flip a light on in a minute. But here are the two side by side. You can see a substantial difference in size there. This one here, the Legacy one, is 2.5 feet long. It's massive, really. Just imagine how long it would be with this escape pod attached onto it. But anyway, there is the Solo design, which I love. I would love to see them bring out this in full size, just like they did with this. I'd be all for that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and why. But also they could even have a crack at doing the interior, because as they sort of suggest on this model, I know it's only a one-seater cockpit, but inside it's kind of got that the actual colour scheme of the Falcon in Solo. It's beautiful, isn't it? I love the got blue touch-ups on the outside and a lovely yellow interior. I'm going to turn a light on, because this one here has a great interior. Speaking of interiors, that's what's so good about this one here. But what I'm saying is they could kind of re-release the Legacy Falcon again, or the embryo of it, the outside, and then redo the interior, go for the colour scheme they had in Falcon, and have Lando's quarters. That could be it there, and whatever. But it's just a lovely piece, this. If you're after a Legacy Collection Falcon, then, you know, I don't blame you. It's a kind of an essential part of anyone's collecting. But there they are there. So if you want to see them on top of each other, side by side or whatever, I can do that for you as well, to give you an idea. It's basically twice the size of that one there, basically, the Legacy one. Just imagine how big it would be with the escape pod. Wow. Not really my most glamorous video, this, ladies and gentlemen. Handheld, all over the place. You can see radiators in the background. But anyway, I just thought I'd show it to you as it is. I've received that today. I'm really glad to have it. And my plan is to get this just hanging on the wall. I love hanging vehicles on the wall. I've got them all up here and stuff, you know, so this is no exception. I think it'll just be really awesome, you know, in the right place with the right lighting on it. It'll just look awesome. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This has been Only One. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow the rest of my channel. If I can get it to focus on the two now. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out. Sorry, I forgot something. Fire it up. It vibrates? So then, they're nice features. The one thing it doesn't do is it doesn't do this noise. When the Falcon breaks down, because it does do that in Solo, doesn't it, when it's just about to go into the gravity well, and he goes, oh, shh, and you fully expect him to say that word, but he doesn't. So that would be a nice touch. Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Only One Kenobi out.